Hello, I'm Steven Greenman, violinist. I'll be performing a concert here called The Songs of Love. I'll be presenting music romances from Eastern Europe and Yiddish folk romances as well. This concert is sponsored by the ORMACO organization. ORMACO is the Ohio Regional Music Arts Cultural Outreach, and it was founded by Tom Siegel from Medina, Ohio. ORMACO's mission is to make music arts accessible to all over Ohio, and especially to the rural populations, to disadvantaged populations. The music to be accessible to students, adults, everyone together. I have been very fortunate to have been a part of ORMACO presenting programs, being an artist in residence over the years, and it's been a wonderful, beautiful thing to do, to share my music, my love of Jewish and East European music with audiences all over Ohio. So our program today is going to start with a Russian folk song, a tango called Chornya Glaza. Chornya Glaza means dark eyes. Here's the translation. It was a fall day when leaves fell with quiet sadness. The crystal sorrow lived in last asters feeling doomed. That fall, we didn't know heart grief and darkness. We were in love then, and for us, the spring still blossomed. Ah, these black eyes enchanted me, left me spellbound. I can't forget them anywhere. They burn before me every day. Chornya Glaza. Chornya Glaza. Isn't that a wonderful tango? The next tune is a Russian waltz called Velesu Privontovom, which means at the front. This is a famous World War II song, World War II Russian romance. Birches sway quietly, yellow leaves fall, an accordionist bellows an old waltz, dreamy autumn. The bass sighs and complains, and though in a trance, sitting and listening are soldiers, my friends. During this waltz on a spring day, we used to dance. During this waltz in our homeland, we loved our girlfriends. During this waltz, we used to catch the light of beloved eyes. During this waltz, we were sad when our girlfriends were not with us. Velesu Privontovom. Lesu Privantavom, at the front. Next song is a Yiddish folk song. This one is called Fischerlied. Fischerlied means the fisherman's song. A fisherman sails forth on the sea at dawn and hopes to catch fish. The waves murmur softly. The sea is sad. Is the sea, perhaps like me, also in love? I walk along the shore and spin my dream. Perhaps somewhere I will find my love. The fisherman returns sadly. He didn't catch any fish. And I too am melancholy. My dream has not come true. Fischerlied. Fort der Fischer laufen Jan, fort der Reuswaginen, zog der Fischermann aus Traum, Fische lecker finden, tralalala, tralala, oi Fische lecker finden, tralalala, tralala, oi Fische lecker finden. Murmlen kwalje silver zich, der Jam is aber liebter, sie ist der Jam so wie ich, euch geht da verliebter, tralalala, tralala, euch geht da verliebter, tralalala, tralala, euch geht da verliebter. Geh ich mir beim Grogoto und tu mein Cholem spinnen, mein liebster Äffscher will ich irgendwo, mein liebster noch gefunden, tralalala, tralala, mein liebster noch gefunden, tralalala, tralala, mein liebster noch gefunden. Kommt der Fischer treuerig, hat kein Fisch gefangen, und ich bin morgens heurendig, ach, Cholem ist vergangen, tralalala, tralala, ach, Cholem ist vergangen, tralalala, tralala, ach, Cholem ist vergangen. Fischerlied, the fisherman's song of love. Next piece is a Hungarian piece from the Hungarian urban tradition, also known as Magyar Nota, the Hungarian songs, the tunes that were played in the cities, the big cities, at the restaurants. You can still hear it today. This song is called Szeretnék május éjszakákon, I Want May Nights, by the very famous Hungarian composer Balázs Árpád. I would like to pick every lilac flower on a May night, and while you embrace your sweet dream, decorate your little room with them. Szeretnék május éjszakákon. Okay. I like to follow that song with another Hungarian song, which also has Serbo-Croatian lyrics. This song was sung and recorded by the great Zvonko Bogdan. This song is called Fiaker Stari, the Old Carriage. The old carriage wanders the streets and carries a couple in love with him. It snows slowly all night, and two young people warm their hearts. Last night blinked like an eye, and the dawn of the wound leaves its mark. I am leaving my dearest darling, all wonderful nights, and that Sombor city. Fiaker Stari. Fiaker Stari, delightful little tune. Next song is another Yiddish tune. This song is called A Cholam, a dream. This song, I first heard it sung by the late, may she rest in peace, Adrian Cooper, who was perhaps the matriarch of the so-called Yiddish revitalization of Yiddish and klezmer folk music that came about in the 1970s, the 80s, and through now as well. Adrian Cooper was present at Klez Camp, the Yiddish Folk Arts Festival, all the different Yiddish Folk Arts Festivals, a worldwide traveler, did many projects with so many different folks. Had a gorgeous, beautiful voice. She sung this song, A Cholam, on one of her first recordings, and I thought it was an absolutely gorgeous tune. A Cholam, a dream. It seemed like a dream. You drew me to you and I changed. I don't eat, don't drink, can't sleep at night. And longing, oh, how I long for you. And then we went walking that day when it snowed, remember? You swore to be faithful. Later, I find out you have others, 2 others. I can't eat. I don't drink. I can't sleep at night. And longing, I do long for you still. A dream. It seemed like a dream. A Cholam, a Cholam, hat sich mir gecholemt, a Cholam, Liebe, hat sich mir gedacht, oi gedacht, mit deine schwarze Augen hast du mich zugezogen, und vor Menschen hast du mich gemacht. Mit deine schwarze Augen hast du mich zugezogen, und vor Menschen hast du mich gemacht. Ich ess nicht, ich trink nicht, ich schlaf nicht durch die Nacht, und denken, Liebe, beg ich nach dir, oi nach dir, wenn der Mann sich dusche, und dir mein teure Leben. Gehen mir die Keuches aus nach dir. Wenn ich der Mann sich dusche, und dir mein teure Leben. Gehen mir die Keuches aus nach dir. Spazieren, neu Liebe, seien mir gegangen, in Dreusen Liebe Schöne, euer Schnee, gedenkst du Liebe Schöne, du hast mir treu geschworen, zum Sof hast du gur ander zwei. Gedenkst du Liebe Schöne, du hast mir treu geschworen, zum Sof hast du gehabt gur ander zwei. Ich ess nicht, ich trink nicht, ich schlaf nicht durch die Nacht. Und bängen Liebe bäng ich nach dir, oi nach dir. Wenn ich der Mann sich dusche, an dir mein teure Leben. Gehen mir die Keuches aus nach dir. Wenn ich der Mann sich dusche, an dir mein teure Leben. Gehen mir die Keuches aus nach dir. Ach, allem, hat sich mir gefallen. A Cholom, a dream. I'd like to play another Russian waltz. I love Russian romances. When I was a teenager, I started to collect Russian folk records and balalaika records, and I would play them and listen to them over and over and over again. And I feel very fortunate to be playing these songs today. Something that was a hobby and a passion really became a living here. This song is called Uralskaya Ryabinushka, the Ural Rowan Tree. Evening is like a quiet song floating in the river. The lights of a factory are shining in the twilight, like the lights of a faraway train. Somewhere under the rowan tree, two young men are waiting for me. Oh, curly rowan, white flowers, oh, rowan, rowan, why are you so sad? Which one do I desire more? Whose hand should I hold? My restless heart is confused. Both are brave, both are handsome. Dear rowan, please guide my heart. Oh, rowan, rowan, both are handsome. Oh, rowan, rowan, please guide my heart. Ryabinushka. Ryabinushka. The next song is a song in Yiddish called borscht. How many people here have eaten borscht? How many people have tasted borscht? How many people know that the food, the beet soup with the potatoes, very thick and hearty soup, definitely good for winter, can be made into a romantic song? Well, this song I heard first from my friend Michael Alpert, one of the foremost Yiddish scholars, klezmer scholars in the world today. He's an unbelievable Yiddish singer, unbelievable Yiddish dancer, ethnomusicologist, everything, and a beautiful man as well. He learned this song from a Jewish Ukrainian woman named Bronya Sakina. It's from her repertoire of songs. Bronya was from Ukraine. And borscht, this is what borscht is about. I never ate a borscht like this before. I never tasted anything like it. As long as I live, I will remember how I've loved you. Borscht. Ich hab noch als a Borscht nicht gegessen und ich hab noch als a Tam nicht gefühlt. Ich kann dir mein Leben nicht vergessen, weil ich hab dich lieb. Ich kann dir mein Leben nicht vergessen, weil ich hab dich lieb. Weil ich bin mir ein alter Geborene und das ganze Städtel kennt sich in mir. In der dir bin ich geworden a Verlorene, weil ich hab dich lieb. In der dir bin ich geworden a Verlorene, weil ich hab dich lieb. In Tommer Wetter gehen in Norden, wird mein Mame verkäufen die Stieb. Und will ich hier mit Norden zählen, weil ich hab dich lieb. Und ich will dir den Norden zählen, weil ich hab dich lieb. In Sommerwetter gehen in Jiches, ist mein Sitte gewesen darauf. Oi lammer bin ich hassen haben, weil ich bin schon alt und groß. Ta lammer bin ich hassen haben, weil ich schon alt und groß. Ich hab noch als a Borscht nicht gegessen und ich hab noch als a Tam nicht gefühlt. Ich kann dich mein Leben nicht vergessen, weil ich hab dich lieb. Ich kann dich mein Leben nicht vergessen, weil ich bis in Finstern geh. Borscht. You'll never think of borscht the same way again if you had thought of it in a special way before. We're going to play a different song this time. This one is a Moldavian song called Soraka Inima Me, meaning this poor heart of mine. Oh, my poor heart is starting to hurt again. I took it to the doctor and to the drugstore, but they told me that nothing was wrong with me. The apothecary told me there is no treatment for the heart. There is a treatment for heartaches. The violin and a dear person. Soraka Inimame. Saraga inimame. This poor heart of mine. Oh, I'm still playing violin on the next one. Next song is perhaps one of the most famous and popular of the Russian Romany gypsy folk songs, Ochi Chornya, dark eyes, luminous eyes, fiery and beautiful eyes. The moment I caught sight of you, I lost my peace of mind and forgot the whole world for you alone. Your eyes are aglow, they are on fire, and they lure me to distant lands where love is king, where peace is king, where no one suffers, where anger is banned. If I had never met you, I would not have suffered so. I have lived my life with a smile. You have destroyed me, dark eyes. You have taken away my happiness forever. Ochi Chornya. Ochi Chornya, dark eyes. This next song is another song from the repertoire of Branya Sakina. It's called Visa Poskalach, which means little boots. It has a nice rhythm, nice Romanian rhythm. I'd sell my boots and ride on wagons just so I can be together with you. Oh, I without you, you without me, are like a doorknob without a door. My kitten, my little bird. Oh, I'll go to railroad stations and sell scarves to strangers just to be together with you. Oh, I'll eat without a table and sleep without a pillow just so I can be together with you. Oh, I'll sleep in railroad stations and wash the floors of strangers just so I can be together with you. Disa Poskalach. It has a wonderful refrain. refrain to it. It goes like this. Da 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 dum bum ba da 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 dum bum ba oi oi da 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 na 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 ja da da Verkäufen die so Buschgelach in vorn auf die Droschgelach abi mit ihren Nehmen zusammen oi ich und dir und mir wir klanke und atir ketzele fegele mein da 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 nam bam ba oi ya da 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 nam bam ba da 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 in verkäufen fremde Schalachlach, abi mit ihren Nehmen zusammen. Oi, ich und dir und mir, wir klanke und natir, ketzele fegele mein. Da 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 dam bam ba, da 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 dam bam ba. Hoi essen on a tischele, in schlafen on a kischele, abi mit ihren Nehmen zusammen. Hoi ich und dir und mir, wir klanke und natir, ketzele fegele mein. Da 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 bam ba ba da 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 ba da bam ba 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 hoi da 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 na 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 ma 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 hoi schlafen die auf die Wachsollechlach und waschen fremde Polechlach abi mit ihren Nehmen zusammen. Oi, ich und dir mir, wir klanke und natir, ketzele fegele mein. Da 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 ba 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 bam bam ba da 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 oi da 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 ma 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 Die Sabushkalach, Little Boots. The Hungarian folk music tradition has many, many romances, beautiful songs, and my good friend Walt Mahovich told me, who he is part Hungarian, half Hungarian, said that a Hungarian is only happy when he's crying. I'm sure that doesn't apply to all Hungarians, but in many cases it's true. This song is called Piros Rozsák Beszélgetnek. This song, much like the earlier piece we did, Hungarian tune, Szeretnék Május Éjszakakon, is a tune called a hallgatók, a sentimental, romantic, heart on your sleeve romance, a sung piece. Piros Rozsák Beszélgetnek means red roses talk to each other about where they will end up in this wide world, wondering whether they will be at a funeral, part of a wreath, or have their blossoms sprinkled on a beautiful young girl. Piros Rozsák Beszélgetnek. Piros Rozsák beszélgetnek. Beautiful Hungarian hallgató. Quite heart-wrenching. Next song is one of the most popular of the Hungarian love songs. This one, romances. This one is called Csak egy kislány van a világon. This one means there is only one girl in the world. That's my rose too, my dove. The good God loves us because he gave you to me. Csak egy kislány. Csak egy kislány. Thank you. Next song is a Russian folk song called Dorogoy Delinoyu, which means the long road. This is a Russian folk song that was written by Boris Fomin. The melody to this tune became very popular in the United States and in England. The melody that we know today for this song is the words, "Those were the days." Those were the days, my friend. Famous song. The author, the writer, Gene Raskin, put lyrics, English lyrics to this melody that Boris Fomin wrote, which have nothing to do with the long road. They were riding in a troika with bells, and in the distance, there were glimmering lights. I'd rather go now with you, my dears. I'd rather distract my soul from the yearning. Along a long road and on a moonlit night, and with that song that flies away with jingle jangle, and with that ancient 7-string guitar that tortured me so much at nights. Dorogoy Delinoyu. Drogaj Delinu. I'd like to follow this one up with well, I would say it's a gorgeous song, and I played it for my wife, Tamar, and she wants me to teach it to her because it's such a beautiful, beautiful song. It's a Yiddish song called Harpslied, Autumn Song. It was written by the late, may she rest in peace, Bela Schechter Gottesman, who was one of the foremost Yiddishists after coming here from Europe. And the entire Schechter Gottesman family, there were scholars, there were musical performers, all devoted to the preservation of Yiddish culture, Yiddish language, Yiddish music. Bela wrote this song, Harpslied, and she wrote many, many songs that have beautiful poetry to them. See, it's autumn, and everything that was green is fading. It's autumn, and all that bloomed is yellowing. And I thought that spring would last forever, and that I could hold eternity in the palm of my hand. O falling leaves, O fleeting days, how will I find my way when autumn's haze shrouds my path? A driving rain like a galloping herd whispers that it holds me dear and asks why I wait for spring when autumn promises bushels full of gold. Harpslied. Zes is harps, was gegrind verkehrt verdiane. Zes is harps, was gebliebt vergeht. Und ich, was hab gemeint, sich ständig Frühling. Und ich halt in Hand die ganze Ewigkeit. Oh, oh, fallende Blätter, oh, oh, fliehende Getei, oh, oh, wie will ich jetzt blanchen, wenn's liegt gedickte Nebel auf mein Weg. Kragenvögel sagen treuerig, sei gesund dir. Kratzt in Fenster und sie klagt der Wind. Oh, wie wollt ich's da weg von dannen, Zungerbrei, wo noch der Frühling grient. Oh, oh, fallende Blätter, oh, oh, fliehende Getei. Oh, oh, wie will ich jetzt blanchen, wenn's liegt gedickte Nebel auf mein Weg. Fliegt der Regen, a Galopp auf wilden Vögel, räumt mir einer Sod, hat mich hot. Zu Wosche darfst du warten auf den Frühling, als hat der Eichen vollen Keuschens Gold. Oh, oh, fallende Blätter, oh, oh, fliehende Getei, oh, oh, wie will ich jetzt blanchen, wenn's liegt gedickte Nebel auf mein Weg. Oh, oh, fallende Blätter, oh, oh, fliehende Getei, oh, oh, wie will ich jetzt blanchen, wenn's liegt gedickte Nebel auf mein Weg. Harpslied, beautiful song by Bela Schechter Gottesman. So I mentioned before, I'm a big fan of Russian romances. I think they're beautiful, gorgeous, passionate. They really move me. I've written a couple as well on my own. This one I gave the title of Russian Romance, November 21st, 2013. That's when I wrote it. I couldn't think of a better title. So here is one of my Russian romances. Russian Waltz by Steven Greenman. Another Russian waltz, completely different character, is called Kalitka, the Gate. When just the evening begins its blue shining, when just the stars start to light up the skies, and the silver frost of the bird cherries will be graced with the pearls of the dew, open my gate quietly and swiftly, and come to the dark garth as a shade. Don't forget to put a dark cape, dress it fitly, put the lace on your head to be veiled. Where branches are bound most densely by the gate, I will wait for you. On the very threshold of the arbor, I will take off the veils from your face. Open my gate quietly and swiftly, and come to the dark garth as a shade. Don't forget a dark cape, dress it fitly, put the lace on your head to be veiled. Kalitka, the Gate. Kalitka. Next is a Yiddish folk song called Tum Balalaika, Play the Balalaika. Obviously, this is one of the most popular of the Yiddish folk songs. It was written by Abraham Goldfaden, who was very big in the Yiddish theater in Romania. Not certain if he himself wrote this tune or if he heard someone sing it to him and then he credited himself as the author. The lyrics are like this. All night long, a lad worries which girl to marry without embarrassing the other one. Maiden, can you tell me what grows without rain, what yearns without tears, what burns forever? Silly lad, a stone can grow without rain, a heart can yearn without tears, and love can burn forever. Tum Balalaika. Bocher und tracht und tracht a ganze Nacht. Wemmen zu nehmen und nicht verschämen, wemmen zu nehmen und nicht verschämen. Tumbala, tumbala, tumbala-laika, tumbala, tumbala, tumbala-laika, tumbala-laika, spiel balalaika, tumbala-laika, freilich soll sein. Mädel, ich will bei dir fragen, was kann wachsen an Regen, was kann brennen und nicht aufhören, was kann weinen und tränen. Tumbala, tumbala, tumbala-laika, tumbala, tumbala, tumbala-laika, tumbala-laika, spiel balalaika, tumbala-laika, freilich soll sein. Narische Boche, was darfst du fragen? A Stein kann wachsen an Regen. Liebe kann brennen und nicht aufhören. A Herz kann bänken, weinen und tränen. Tumbala, tumbala, tumbala-laika, tumbala, tumbala, tumbala-laika, tumbala-laika, spiel balalaika, tumbala-laika, freilich soll sein. Tumbalalaika, play the balalaika. Here are a couple Hungarian tunes again. More hallgatók, the very romantic, sentimental Hungarian songs. Lemondas, Surrender by Danko Pista. We were best friends, even though I wanted more. Too afraid to ask, but I was always sure. I see you now and then, but my feelings never changed. You went and fell in love, leaving me standing in the rain. I guess he stole your heart, but I see that he broke it too. That's something I would never do. If only you would walk away and be without the shadows left by him. He never loved you anyway. I wish that you would break and let me in. Surrender, surrender, surrender.
So that was Lemondas, Surrender. And that was followed by a faster song, a Hungarian type of song called a Frisch, a fast Csárdás melody called Szép a Rózsám, My Rose is Beautiful Without Fault. Going in another direction, we have a gorgeous and very, very heartfelt song, a Serbian song called Bolujem ja, I'm Suffering. I'm suffering. You're suffering. We're suffering from love because I don't love anyone else except you, my darling. I'll go to the faraway world to find a cure for my heart because I don't love anyone else except you, darling. I only love you, my darling, so open your window for me so I can tell my angel that I don't love anyone else except you, my darling. Bolujem ja. Bolujem ja, I'm suffering. This next tune is a Slovak tune called Dobro noč, má milá, dobro noč, which means good night, my darling. Good night, my darling. May the good Lord guard and keep you. Good night. May you have sweet dreams. Dobronos, my mila, dobronos, good night, my darling. I have one more song I'd like to play. Before that, I would like to thank Tom Siegel of ORMACO for this program. And please, if you are interested in ORMACO's music programs, art programs, cultural programs, please visit their website, www.ormaco.org.
This last tune is another Bronya Sakina tune that Michael Alpert brought to us. It's called Es ist schon spät. It is already late. It is already late. Walk me home. Walk me home, but don't let anyone see. The day is dawning. The rooster he crows. The sun and the moon dance together in the circle. Es ist schon spät, für mich heim, für mich heim, was keiner soll nicht sehen. Tra-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la, tra-la-la-la-la-la-la-di, la-la-la-la-la-la-la-di-da, ma-ma-ma-ma-ma-ma-ma, tra-la-la-la-la-di-da-di, la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-di-di-di, la-la-la-di-da, ma-ma-ma-ma-ma-ma-ma. Der Tuk-Tuk scheint nun, es kräht, scheint der Hund, es sind mit der Wohne, tanzen, scheint den Kuhn. It's already late. Walk me home. Walk me home, but don't let anyone see. Es ist schon spät, für mich heim, für mich heim, was keiner soll nicht sehen. The day it is dawning, the rooster he crows. The sun and the moon dance together in a circle. Der Tuk-Tuk scheint nun, es kräht, scheint der Hund, es sind mit der Wohne, tanzen, scheint den Kuhn. Thank you very, very much, everybody. It's a pleasure performing songs of love, East European folk songs, Yiddish folk songs for you today. Thank you very much to ORMACO again. Hope to see everyone soon in person. Thank you for tuning in to this program, to this concert. Everyone take care, stay healthy, and be well. Thank you. Ya na 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 na